Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day early on a Friday morning right now. Finally made it to another Friday. I am now 3 weeks out from my competition, so it's getting really close. I've been working hard. I started back in May with off-season training and then got into the on-season training with my nutrition and my workouts. And it was really cool to have somebody tell me what to do for a while, and it was really neat to be on a focused program again, because as an instructor and a trainer, I'm working out all the time, but it's teaching, so it's not really focused on me. So it's cool to have something focused on me. And then it got me thinking about times in the past where I've done my own programs. Morning, Richard, how's it going? And have been frustrated with not getting results. The program I'm on now, I'm getting results, which is great. And then I started thinking about how there's probably a lot of people out there who are doing programs right now and they are not getting results, and they are totally frustrated with that. So I thought I would talk about some reasons why your fitness routine isn't working, because nothing is more frustrating than going to the gym and, working your ass off and then not getting results. So let's look at some of the reasons why that could be happening to you. So the first one is no clear plan. So if you want results from anything, you need to have a plan. With the gym, you can't just run into the gym, hop on a few pieces of equipment and, bang out a few sets and then expect to get results from what you're doing. You need to actually figure out what your goals are and then put together a plan that focuses on those goals that are going to get you to those goals. And goals for everyone, they're going to be different. You should have specific goals depending on, what you're training for, whether it's to lose weight, gain weight, train for a competition, train for something. You need to know what you're training for and what you need to do to get you there. And then, when you go to the gym, you have your plan. I have mine on my phone. I have it on a little spreadsheet. I have my exercises, the weight I'm supposed to use, how many reps I'm supposed to use. When I change the weight, I make a note of that so I know exactly what's going on every single week. So make sure you do the same thing when you go in there. Know exactly what exercises you're doing, how many reps you need to do, how many sets, and what the intensity should be that you're working at. So if you're doing a program where you're doing, lots of reps, lower intensity, okay. But if you're doing a program where you're wanting to put on muscle, gain strength, and you're doing a low amount of reps, make sure the intensity is there. Don't just bang through like 6 reps and be like, oh, that was easy, and move on to the next exercise. Find enough weight so that you are struggling and actually having a bit of failure there. And that is the next one that I'm going to talk about. Is one of the reasons why you might not be seeing results is that you don't have the proper intensity for your workouts. So when it comes to working out, you need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I mean, that's just the way it is. When you're working your body, when you're exercising, there's going to be discomfort. And, it's all in how you look at that discomfort and how you react to it. So quite often when I'm teaching a class, I'll tell my clients, I'll say, go ahead and notice that discomfort, but don't react to it. Just notice it. It's there. That's fine. It should be there, but don't react to it. Don't shy away from it. And that's usually the go-to thing to do, is to shy away from discomfort. We want to be comfortable, but when it comes to working out, you need to be uncomfortable. So you need to be experiencing that good pain, not the bad pain. So good pain, burning muscles, breathlessness through some of your workout. You shouldn't be breathless for an entire hour. That's not good, but there should be parts during your workout where you are going breathless. If you're trying to build strength and build muscle, go for those weights that make you fail after 6 to 8 reps. So the last couple of reps, you're struggling, form is starting to go a little bit. You can still do it, but you don't feel like you could do any more. If you do all of the reps in your set and you feel like, oh, I could keep going, I could do another, 2 or 3, you got to go a little heavier. So not to say to sacrifice form. Like I said, you have to have good form. It's okay if that last rep or 2 is a little bit forced, but make sure you're in control of your form. And you should be taking your muscles to that momentary failure. With your cardio, set it up so you have bursts where you're going to go breathless. So a really simple way to do that, get on the machine, 30 seconds, go at an intensity where you could talk to somebody if you wanted to, and then for 30 seconds, go so hard that you don't even want to talk to anybody. So 30 seconds is not long. You can do anything for 30 seconds. So you push through that 30, and then you recover for 30, and you just keep repeating that. I've been doing that for my cardio lately. Normally I teach my spin classes, but my coach wanted me to do something other than spin because my body is so accustomed to that. So something different. So I've been using the cardio equipment at the gym, which is really boring. I have to say I'm not a fan of the cardio equipment. So what I do is I pick out a few pieces and I'll do the 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for like 10 minutes, because 10 minutes is about the maximum I can stand being on any one piece of equipment. And then I move on to the next one. I do the same thing, and I do a total of 30 minutes of cardio right now. So making sure that you are taking yourself to that good pain zone. So bad pain, sharp pain in your joints, pain in your back, neck, shoulders, any kind of dizziness or nausea, anything like that, that's bad pain. You need to back off if you're starting to feel that. But you want to feel the burning in the muscles. You want to feel that breathlessness. You want to feel like, oh God, I wish I could stop. And then just, get through the set that you're doing. So be ready for a little discomfort. It's good. It's good stuff. And just change the way you think about discomfort. When you're feeling those burning muscles, don't think, oh God, this is so uncomfortable, I want to stop. Just think, oh wow, there's stuff happening here. I'm making changes to my body. This is where I'm getting stronger. So try that. Another one is going to the gym and you're just distracted. So you can't get the best results if you're multitasking while you're doing your workout. So you need to really be in the moment of your workout. And if you're using your phone for music, or you've got your workout on your phone and you're following the workout on your phone, just put it on airplane mode and disable Wi-Fi. For that time you're in the gym, just turn it off. Shut yourself off from the world. This is your time. You focus on you. Don't worry about what else is happening. See this as your break from whatever's going on in your life. You get that little mini holiday to go to the gym and not have to deal with anything. And I know it's tempting, especially when you're on those stupid cardio machines, to, get on your phone and answer a few emails or reply to a text or whatever. But don't do it. Like I said, just turn the Wi-Fi off. Don't even think about what you have to do. This is your time. Focus. Because if you're distracted, one, you're not going to work hard enough to get the results that you want to get, and two, you really risk injuring yourself, because when you're distracted, you're doing something else while you're doing your workout. Big chances are that your form is starting to fall apart and your posture is falling apart, and it could end up in injury. So don't be distracted at the gym. The gym is your time. You deserve that time. That's your play time, your fun time. Everything else stops for that hour or whatever that you're at the gym, and you just enjoy you and your body moving, okay? And then another one that might be holding back your results is staying with the familiar. So, it's easy to let yourself just do the same workout every time you go to the gym because you get comfortable with it. You don't have to think about it. You just go in, you do it, bam, you're done. But your body is not going to keep reacting to it the way you want it to. Your body needs changes. So you need to be changing your program about every 4 to 8 weeks. I mean, it's different for everyone, but about every 4 to 8 weeks, you want to switch things up, because your body's going to adapt to anything that you throw at it. And if you're not making regular changes, your body's just going to get really efficient at doing what you're doing, and it's not going to burn calories, it's not going to build muscle, it's going to just become really efficient at doing that particular exercise. So this isn't to say that you need to do a different workout every single day. It's actually good to stick to a program for a certain amount of time. So, use the first week or two so that your body has a chance to get used to the movements, get used to the movement pattern. Make sure you're doing the exercises really, really well. And then once your body has really learned the exercise, the next few weeks, that's where you focus on the intensity. You focus on increasing the weights, or, making your cardio a little bit tougher. Your body's familiar with the exercises, so you're not going to injure it. So this is the time that you can start adding that intensity. And then, after that 4 to 8 weeks, I tend to get a little bored after about 4 weeks. Some people can do it for, 8 to 12 weeks. I wouldn't go beyond 12 weeks on the same program. But after that, change things up. And that could be just different exercises. It could be changing the speed of the exercise. It could be changing the number of sets, the number of reps. There's so many different things that you can change. It's easy to change things up every 4 to 8 weeks. So make sure that you are doing that. That goes for your cardio as well. So got to switch it up. I know sometimes it's not fun to change. People tend to fight change quite a bit. But if you want results, you got to throw those changes at yourself. And then not getting any rest. So it can be hard to wrap your brain around this, but the magic happens when your body is at rest. So you go to the gym, you do your workouts, you're causing stress to your body, you're causing little micro tears in the muscle. This is all good. It's not bad. This is a good thing. But it needs a chance, your body needs a chance to repair itself. It needs the proper nutrition, and it needs the right amount of time to actually repair itself. So it can only repair itself when it's at rest. So if you're going super hard every single day, you're just going to keep tearing everything down, and eventually you might end up sick or injured, and you're definitely not going to see the results you could be seeing. I was doing way too much cardio when I started seeing my trainer, my coach. She looked at the program that I was doing, and because I was teaching 2 to 3 classes a day, she was like, okay, we got to cut out a lot of this cardio. And when I did, my body felt better. Injuries that were bothering me started to subside, and I started seeing results that I was really pleased with. So your body does have to have that rest. So in your workout week, have a mix. Have a really, a couple of, maybe 2 really high intensity days where you really push to the max, not back to back, but have those couple of high intensity days. Have some days where it's at a moderate intensity. Have a day where it's easy intensity, and then have one day where you just take an entire break from the gym. So at least one day where you just don't go to the gym, you don't do a workout. If you want to go for a walk or something, fine, but don't tax yourself. Have that one day of rest. And then be sure that you're getting enough sleep. So when your body is in deep sleep, it releases human growth hormone. And what human growth hormone does is it helps to burn fat, and it helps to repair muscles. It helps your muscles grow. So you need that to happen, and you need to be in a deep sleep before your body will release optimum amounts of human growth hormone. So try to aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, and make sure it's quality sleep. I struggle with this. I'm usually more of a 6-hour per night kind of girl, but I try to get more because I know my body needs it. And then keep your bedroom as your bedroom. So make it a device-free zone. So no phones, no tablets, no TVs, no nothing. It's just your bed. Keep it dark and cool. If you have one of those alarm clocks that's lit up, grab a towel or something to throw over it to block that light, because that little bit of light will disturb your sleep. So make sure that your bedroom is where you're getting, really good rest. Set it up for rest. And then the last thing that could be holding you back, and I'm not going to get too much into this, this is a topic for another day, but it's nutrition, and I'm sure you already know that. Nutrition is about 80% of your success when you're doing a program, whether you're trying to lose weight or gain weight, or you're training for an event or something. Your nutrition needs to be on. You can't half-ass your nutrition and expect good results from your program. So I'm not going to get into it because it's a whole topic on its own, and I will talk about it next week. But if you just keep in mind, if you want the results, you need to be feeding your body properly. You need to be feeding it regularly. If you're starving your body, you're not going to get results. If you're eating too much of the wrong things, you're not going to get results. You need to get that dialed in. And that's usually the most challenging thing for people, the diet part, mostly because there's a lot of confusion about proper nutrition. So talk to somebody who knows. I'm happy to help you out. If you want to throw some questions at me, I'm happy to help you out. I've studied nutrition for quite a while now. Or if you want to hire a nutritionist, do it. It's so worth it. And, diet is a struggle. We all struggle with that, I think. I know I do. Right now, I'm in the part of my program where we are depleting, and I'm trying to lean out as much as possible. So right now, my calories are pretty low. I don't find that I'm really hungry because my macronutrients are set up so I'm getting quite a bit of protein, moderate amount of fat, and just a small amount of carbs, so I'm fine. If I was eating the same amount of calories I'm eating now and just carbs, I'd be starving all the time. But because I've got my macronutrients at a certain ratio, I'm not, super hungry all the time. But I do crave things, I see, I'm watching TV and they're drinking wine or something. I'm like, oh, I wish I could have a glass of wine, or, I get some cravings for sugar or whatever. But, I've got a goal in mind, so I can just kind of push that out, not worry about it, and stick to the plan. So make sure that you've got that nutrition dialed in, and make sure that what you're working for is important enough to you to actually stick to that nutrition plan. If the goal isn't important enough, you're not going to stick to it. If you've set yourself up on too rigid of a diet, you're not going to stick with it long term. Like what I'm doing right now, there is no way I would do this long term. I'm only doing this because I have a competition coming up in 3 weeks and I want to look good on that stage. But this is not something that I could do long term. What I could do long term is the nutrition plan that I was on pretty much just before this. It was comfortable for me. I was happy with that. It was something I could see myself doing. And that's what I'm going to go back to after this competition. So you need to make sure that what you are doing with your nutrition does fit your lifestyle. So don't say, okay, I'm never ever going to drink again. I'm never ever going to, have sugar again. And then, you're out with your friends at the bar and they're having their drinks and stuff like that, and they're eating some junk food and you're like, oh, I'm not allowed to have that ever again. It's just setting up for failure. You're just going to binge. So figure out how to make things work in your life in balance. Like when I'm back after I finish the competition, I'm back to eating a little more normal. I'll have my cheat day back. And I miss that cheat day. So I'll have that day every week where I can go out and go to the bar or whatever, because I enjoy doing that. So that's going to be part of my program when I'm not focused on getting lean for competition day. So it's got to be doable. It's got to be there for long term, because quick fixes don't work. They work at first, but they're quick and then they're gone and that's it. So, make a plan that's you can stick to for a long time. So that's it for today. I'm going to go. I've got to do some stuff. I got a class coming up. I got my workout coming up. I've got macronutrients to fit in today. It's all very, a lot of work, and I'm loving it, really enjoying it. And I'll keep you guys posted as I'm getting closer to my competition, and I will post pictures from the competition. I'm not going to post pictures before then of me in my competition bikini, so don't ask me to. I won't do it. And not because I'm shy, because I want to show you the final product, and I want to show you what I look like at competition with my bright orange tan and hair and makeup. So it's a really good show. You have an awesome day too, Richard, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Have a good weekend, and remember, if you have questions, comments, don't be shy about posting them or sending me a message. I'm always happy to help. This is what I do for a living, so use me if you need me. Okay, talk to you soon.